Hello, my name is Karina. This is Creative Everyday Life. I'm from Denmark and I wanted to show you how I knit. So, I've been given this gorgeous yarn. It's it's 100% wool. It says here 100% wool, and this is very chunky yarn. So it says 6 or 7 is the right millimeter for making this. I tend to knit very loosely, so I'm using a 5 instead of this. But if you are knitting very tight, you should definitely use a bigger or the recommended, depending on how you're doing it. But I wanted to show you one of the ways you can cast on. The end of the yarn is always in the middle, and I would like to use the one who starts in the middle and continues, so it will be hollow and it will not shrink in and be a small ball at the end. I find this way to be the best for me, but either way is fine, so it's not really the matter. And as you can see, this yarn is very weird, I would say, but it will still do the trick. So the method I'm using mostly is the long tail cast on, and when you use that, you have, well, a long tail. The end of the yarn is at least the size that you are going to knit. So this is actually kind of a guess all the time, and this is the reason why I don't always use it, because there are another stitch, another cast on that is way more effective when it comes to it. But this is the way I will show you. You start by making a loop, pulling it over here, and put your fingers through it, like this. See? And put your needle inside. You can put both your needles in if you are casting them on quite closely. You can also just use one of them, but remember that it cannot be too tight. I'm using 2 because I am very good at making them a lot tighter than the rest of the yarn. So here you go. What you are doing is you have 2 ends, the one who ends up in the ball and the tail. Yeah. So what I'm doing is I'm putting my fingers between here, turning them out, and going under and over and slipping this on. So now I have the 2 first, and I continue doing this until I have all the cast on that I need. As you can see, this is not very even because the yarn is not very even. And that's quite alright. It will give it some texture, so I think it will be good. But normally this will, of course, be even. So whenever you find that you have enough stitches on, sorry for the noise, you count them, and when it's enough, then you take out the top needle or the bottom, that depends on what you like, and turn it around. And now remember the tail. I have the tail right here. This one I'm not going to be using anymore. And this is actually the downside of using this particular cast on, but it gets a very beautiful edge, so I think it's worth it. But when you have gotten this, take the yarn that's going into the bolt, and you can start knitting.